Alright guys, welcome to today's episode of the Yacht Show. Something's come to my attention that sometimes I just don't think about to explain. Today we got the Duke DP Coon Trap. DP stands for dog proof. Basically a dog can't get in it like it normally would, like a coyote trap that goes up. This is the easiest, simplest way to go catch your nest predators like raccoons and possums and skunks. So to me it's so simple, but sometimes I forget about some of the rules and regulations to explain to people. One of the things you need is a trap tag. You can buy these, got your name, your trapper's license number, and phone number on there. You can take that. It comes with some different clips, but just something you can take and you can just bend it. There's a lot of times I just bend it on the swivel just to get it on there. I probably would prefer to use the little C-clamp thing that holds it on there, because raccoons, once they are caught, they will dig and gnaw, and you always want to make sure that you got your trapper's tag on your trap. For many reasons. Sometimes you have unmeaningful catches. What do you call it? Non-target. You have a non-target catch, and you know, which usually comes in like the foothold traps, like you'll catch a neighbor's cat or a dog or something. But any which way, and that way when something happens, they know who to get up with and maybe let them know that you were supposed to be on the property, or maybe you weren't supposed to be on the property. But any which way, the Duke DP Coon Trap. Very simple to set. Comes with a, what I call, I guess, the dog. This opens up here. So what we want to do, this is a new one, so it's pretty stout. Once that comes down, that holds right there. So now this piece is open here. If he was to come up there, got him just like that. That'll hold it. So let's get this set again. It's pretty windy today. I hope you can hear me. I'm kind of talking loud. Got a big storm coming in. Anyway, the way that this is set, so things that you'll need. People ask me all the time, what do you stake them down with? You can tie these off to trees and whatnot, use cable, stuff like that. I personally don't like to be around trees and stuff, just because a coon can grab onto something and pull here, and you don't want him to be able to pull out. And when I mean pull out, tear off his paw or something like that, because he can actually pull with this side and then pulling against this side. Where here, all he can do is just pull like this. So, being said, you got your trap set. What you want to do is take you an 18-inch, I think it's a 3/8 stake. And you'll push that in the ground. I don't have a hammer with me, but I got this. Now, this is just for learning purposes. I want to take this back up. Then you'll take this trap. Take your hand here. Push it in the ground. I'm going to turn it towards you a little bit so you can see in there. Now, I got a little bit of angle. That way the raccoon, he doesn't have to get up on top and kind of look down in there. He can actually just see right in there. Since the trigger, the trigger's about that far off the bottom. When you take your feed, which is, I use cat feed, dry cat feed. When you take it, just put it up right up to the trigger. You don't want to fill it up to the top, because then he's got to dig down to the trigger. This is a pull type trigger. So if he reaches all the way down in there, when he gets his first handful to pull, boom, that opens up and he's caught, and then he's hung. So we'll show here. So when he gets caught, hold up. Also, learn your rules and regulations in the state of Mississippi. This needs to be covered up, whether it be with a golf ball or a limb, a piece of bark, heavy tree, piece of a tree, something that a raccoon or a possum or skunk can come over and pull off. But you don't worry about those mice getting in there, tripping your traps, and you're not catching anything. Also, you don't want those songbirds that we don't want to catch to get in there and get to pulling out and get caught. So that being said, when that triggers and he's caught, he's going to pull that up with his hand, and he can't, which this will be all the way in the ground, and he's just pulling, and he's there, and he's held. I prefer to use the cat food. It's got different kind of protein in it, which helps a lot. You know, you'll notice like dogs love to eat cat food. It's just something else in it that dog food doesn't have, or maybe it's something in cat food that dogs ain't supposed to have. But I use the 9 lives because basically when I catch something, they used them all up. But either which way, that's just something simple there, and you can take it. Woo! Sorry, as I get older, My ankles start hurting a little bit more. I can't stay down here. Ain't got no film guy with me today. But that's just something with the Duke DP coon trap that you could be thinking about. Something simple to help your turkeys with the nest and stuff like that. Getting rid of some of those raccoons and whatnot. I know a lot of people are like, well, it ain't just nest predators that catch this or that, it's habitat. I understand, but if the only part that you can do is trap, then trap. If the only part that you can do is do food plots, then do food plots. But it takes a series of things to help wildlife through it all. That's why I catch hogs, coons, coyotes, fox, possum, whatever. That's what I can do, and I'm gonna do it. Anyway, I hope that helps a little bit. Go out there, get you some Duke DP traps, and get to catching those nest predators today. If you go to duketraps.com, you can see me when I was a lot younger and a lot less weight, showing you how to use several different traps. So y'all go to duketraps.com, and if nothing else, you just be checking me out, son. But any which way, we got a few more things to do, and then try to beat the rain. So you know how I say, let roll. All right, let's see what we got here. We might have a little room. I don't know, but any which way. We are at another house. Yesterday, I brought a, the landowner's texting me right now. He's like, "Gotta give me something." "You ain't gotta give me nothing, man. We're making YouTube." Speaking of, thank you for your service to the owner, to the homeowner here. Oh, I saw his tag earlier, the veteran. So we just got done with Veterans Day. Was Monday, right? Today, filming this is Wednesday. So anyway, thank you for all the people. Because the thing is, with veterans, people like me get to do silly stuff like this on the internet. I get to be free, basically, to do this. And the only thing I whine and cry about on the internet is maybe death threats, and people don't understand YouTube ads. Hit the skip button, not the comment button. If you don't like it, if you don't like a YouTube ad I do, that's okay. You just hit scroll on through. Until then, well, that's all I got. That's all the information I got you. Anyway, ooh, I see him in there. This yard right here had been getting slapped up with armadillos. I come here in the summertime. The landowner actually shot a few, got rid of them. They were still here, but me, I'm just like this wind. I be blowing every which way and don't know where to go. Finally made it back. And anyway, let's take a look what we got. So you can see that armadillo trap did not catch anything. And then you have, like I said, you had where the armadillos come up here, they root up the yard and whatnot. And they have been rooting all this up throughout the year. So anyway, I got an armadillo trap right here. And so we got armadillo. It's a big one too. Look at him right there. Ooh. Hey buddy, you gonna take a ride with me? Gonna take a ride with me. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So that armadillo there. I moved the trap over here. I was gonna swap the armadillo out and put him in here, but well, you had to come over here and look. It actually still got some old boo-boo and stuff in there from the old armadillo, so it's still sitting. Even though we got some rain coming, I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're gonna go get this taken care of. I gotta go check on where we're gonna be doing some beaver trapping, and you know, we're just moving around doing this. Y'all know how this stuff works. I think I've showed you before. See if I can get this out right here. Armadillo goes in there, he hits that stick. When he hits that stick, boom, he gets caught by the yacht. So anyway, that being said, that's how the armadillo traps work. We're moving on to a place where I got to go check on some beaver action. So let's go check it just right up the road, and that way I can dispose of this armadillo as well. No return policies when it comes to armadillos. And the box is heavy. That's a big one. Might have to get him out and shake him by the tail, see what it's like. Come on. All right. We're in the backyard. We're gonna go over here in the very back corner. And I'm not gonna show you what I got going on back here, because mainly I'm gonna take a pee. Now you see those little bitty holes? That's what they do. They come out here and they dig in there. It's really kind of like aerating in a sense. But here we go. There's a good bit of action right there. Kind of see it a little better. But now the ground's been hard. We have to get some rain. But when it's soft and they're digging for those grubs and those worms and whatnot, they come back up after a good rain. Well, when people like to do a good yard, they like to take pride in it. The last thing they want, an armadillo tearing it up or anything tearing it up. So, just clearly, if it offends you on catching armadillos, just remember, that's your problem, not mine. I'm wired up today. I'm telling you, I done had 2 frappuccinos. Oh, my wife gonna get me. She said I'm supposed to be down to 1. Keep sitting around him, but I ain't studying. I ain't studying. Guys, this place looks totally different from the last time I was here. All this was growed up, and now it's all open and clean. Oh, the people that bought this property cleaned it up, and then they sold the property to another person. I'm telling you, this is nice. This is nice. This is actually the Beaver property where the tree, you remember when I was videoing and I was trying to do, and all of a sudden the tree just falls out of the sky? I mean, it didn't fall out of the sky, but you know, it was all down here, and they pushed that up, cleaned that up, and, or actually right over here, but because I had to come around this corner. But man, good gracious alive. Look right here. There's beaver slide. They've been coming up right there. Yeah, sure have. Stick with me, son. We looking. And gnawing on them cypress trees. We're gonna find them. We get to go all the way around and see what's going on. Beautiful property. I mean, it's just a nice place. You could bring out your family out here and you could just fish. Golly, deer hunt. Oh. Yeah, look right here. Look right here. Some more wood chips. Yes, sir. On beaver action. Okay. Well, y'all know me. When I say beaver, it's gonna be Duke trap time. I get all the time people say, just leave the beavers alone. They were here before you. Actually, beavers weren't here before us, because I come here and trapped all those beavers out, and then you still got some in the new owner. So, you know, they just moved in, and I'm getting the evicted notice to them soon. But you can see, like I said, we cleaned up the place. Yes, they cleaned up the place. The landowner, they did what they wanted nice, and they don't want what's left for the beavers to tear up. And they just kill trees like that right there. Beautiful property. Beautiful property. And here in the state of Mississippi, we just don't want our property to be destroyed by beaver. Beaver are a nuisance animal in Mississippi. And they're just like the wild hog, they just do it in a different way. It's like this right here. Beautiful, beautiful trees. And then they're just coming here and they will gnaw on it. I know it ain't a whole lot yet, but they're trying to figure it out and they're gnawing. And it's over with for them, son. It's over with. We're gonna get a rain tonight. There's supposed to be a drainage pipe over here. I'm gonna look for it. We find out where these beavers are hanging out. Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. Take a walk with me, guys. Look right here. Now, these are just cypress knees. I know I'm just walking and talking, but I want to show you this piece of property. I want y'all to be part of it. Those are cypress. No, those aren't knees. Those were the trees. They're gone. Ugh. So, they're gone. They lost them. See all the beaver saplings in the water there? Okay. The water's down. We have had a drought, so the water's down a pretty good bit. It needs to get on up to these trees. That's where it was back when I trapped it. So, and the lodge was over here and they destroyed it. We just need to find out kind of where they're hanging out at, you know, and see if we can't get them knocked down. I just want to keep fertilizing. What's the word? Utilizing something. Just want you to know they gonna get knocked in the head before it's over with. This ain't the Disney Channel out here, but ooh, I see crows on the ground. Crows on the ground usually mean crack on. So originally, the hut was over here, guys. You can see they had mazes going all over the place. And these beavers will run through there. What they'll do is they'll just run. They got mazes and tunnels all through here, and they'll just run. That way they can get away from danger. But see, I can see them right here. Did you see how that's a little bit of dirt's gone right there? I mean, a little bit of that cypress leaves. That's a little activity of beavers. I don't feel like we got a whole lot. I just feel like what we didn't catch, or let me take that back. A lot of times we catch them all, and then pairs move back in. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Usually a mating pair will move in and then try to have their family there until 2 years, when those kids get kicked out at 2 years. But yeah, this was originally where it was at, because you can see the dirt work they had to do. They dug that out right here. Like a good spot for a trap right there, boy. They've been coming up on the bank right here. Different sections. You can't see it probably. I don't know if you can or not. That's a channel cut right up under there. See those bubbles come up right there? It's a channel right up under there. It goes up under here. It goes up under here, comes out right here. And normally that's where they were going to their hut. Same way right there. If I can, hold on. If I can back it out. Same way right here. See how deep that is? Yeah. And then it goes, like I said, up under there. I can't bend down low enough. About all this was growed up, I just couldn't even get over here. Matter of fact, I had to walk in from way, I don't know if you can see the orange shirts way back here. Some guys in there with chainsaws working, clearing out some stuff. Of all things, I'm sitting there talking about beavers gnawing down trees, and we got guys with chainsaws. I know. We run this world. I feel like I'm talking out both sides of my mouth, you know. But anyway, they're trying to make this place a little bit better. And anyway, we got a little beaver action there. But dude, guys, right here. I'm in the middle of the lake right now. You can see that or not. Little peninsula. You could not get over here because the beavers had it so messed up, growed up. Well, it was growed up, and then the beavers had it messed up. Dude, could you imagine right here just having something be right here? You can fish right off the peninsula of this thing. I thought it was an island, because when you look at it from above, oh, couldn't see all that. But anyway, it's got a little road in here, dude. You could just set you up something right here. You could have some cookouts, with your kids and whatnot. Beautiful. Matter of fact, I know it was growed up. This is soft. This has been done with a bulldozer, track hoe up here, because I can feel how soft that is. And it's just kind of grow back up, planted. Well, you can see how they planted that grass right there? That's just old wheat and ryegrass or whatever. So they cleared all this out. Now you got a little spot, man. You can put your little pavilion out here if you want to, or just fish. Just fish. I'm bringing a fishing pole. He ain't told me I could, but he ain't told me I can't. Hey, and if y'all seen my last fishing video, y'all know I can't fish. No, I ain't doing nothing but throwing a hook and line in the water. All right, let's go get this armadillo. I'm done talking to y'all. For a little bit. Well, there's the big armadillo. Well, it has quieted down. As you can see in the background, that big number 7 happy birthday Cruz is 7 years old today. And it's been wild. He said he didn't want a birthday party. He was over that. And so we had cupcakes and donuts and stuff like that. So I know my face is kind of blurry a little bit. But anyway, thank y'all for joining today's episode. We will be raccoon trapping soon. We'll be beaver trapping soon. And we just got some more armadillo jobs as well. So any which way, thank y'all for taking along with me. And hey,
We got some hog trapping and some hog killing coming. Just stay tuned. You know me. Some of these videos had to have those YouTube ads in there. And hey, don't forget, you can skip the ad versus taking the time to complain about it. And Daddy got to make money. And my wife says she needs a new couch. So we're going to do that. Any which way, it's quiet around here because Cruz wanted to go stay with Granny and Paul. My wife's in the bath. And Harlow is at Wednesday night church still. So, for the youth. Any which way, thank y'all again. Y'all have a good one. God bless. And as always, Jesus loves you.